Hey guys, what is up? It is the OGB back at it with another video. It was actually my first live commentary. Not a live commentary. It's my first commentary, but it's a post commentary and it's one cut. So if you hear my breathing, I have a bad mic, so I need to upgrade that mic ASAP. But yeah, so I'm gonna have one cut because I don't have the editing software to fix my mistakes, and not afraid to put out my mistakes on YouTube either. No big deal. So the title probably says how to get Madden 18 free. How you get Madden 18 free is like, so I saw this post on Twitter and it said check your email if you're in my orders, because you could possibly get a free digital copy of Madden 18, and I checked my email and it was right there. So that's how you get Madden 18 free, and you could probably see how to make coins in the title too, and that'll be at around 9 minutes, I think. I'm not 100% sure where it is, but it's around there. So after all the intro, so this is going to be Madden 18, a no money spent series, and in this series we will be doing all the solos we can until I'm ready for head-to-head, until I'm confident in going for my data. So we'll be doing solo challenges, saving up coins, getting elite cards, getting good cards. So after all the intro, so I'm done with the intro stuff now. So so how I started it is I got the Seahawks captain pack, which has Doug Baldwin, and it also has Bobby Wagner, who only has 70 speed, so I'm gonna upgrade him very soon, as soon as I can, to probably the 75 Bobby Wagner, which you can get by putting 10 silver players in the Seahawks team token set and putting it into the 75 or Bobby Wagner. So after that, you do a solo challenge and you get 68 overall. Dak Prescott, which is pretty good. He only has 66 speed, which is that's whatever, I don't care. He's pretty fast for the early solo challenges. So then we end up getting a Marshawn Lynch. So I went into solo challenges and I saw at kickoff you can get a free Marshawn Lynch, and which is 70 overall, which is nice. He's pretty slow, and when I hit level 3, which I did after hitting that solo challenge, you end up getting LaDainian Tomlinson for 250 coins. He's way faster, and you upgrade him with this token, so you can upgrade him one time once you get up to level 5. He has 79 speed, but we do end up getting a faster running back and everything, which is kind of nice. He's a MUT 16 goat, so you'll see him later in the video. And then we end up getting a Julio Jones, 7 over Julio Jones, which is nice. And then later you end up getting, you get to choose your, I think it's cool that you get to choose your own playbooks and stuff. I mean, because usually playbooks in the past cost like 1,000 to 2,000 coins, which is a lot for a playbook, but some people spend it. So I ended up getting the Saints playbook, which is probably the best playbook in my opinion, because for solo challenges, because that is quick toss, and if you have a fast running back like I do, you can get him straight to the outside, and it's almost a guaranteed touchdown. It's 20-30 yards, which is nice. And if you have true clock on, solo challenges go by with a breeze. And then you get to choose your own defensive playbook, which is nice. Obviously I went with the Broncos playbook, which has an attacking 3-4, and that's a good reason because they have Von Miller, Shane Ray, Brandon Marshall, people like that. And so them coming off the edge, constitutes to have an attacking 3-4. I ran a base 4-3 Seahawks last year, which was kind of nice. But this year I want to do a 3-4 because I'm looking at getting, faster off the edge type guys. I always go for fast linebackers, but this year I'm going to go fast attacking linebackers with good block shed and decent zone coverage. So after that, you get to choose. You get Gronkowski, which is pretty good. I'll take him. He's 76 overall. Gronkowski, and you get 50 coins, which is nothing to me because I'm just balling. Definitely not. So I go to the upgrade sets because I'm level 5, and you end up getting the 74 overall at Danny Tomlinson, which has 79 speed, which is, you know, pretty nice, I guess. To start the game, he's probably actually the best running back you can get to start the game without paying a single coin. You don't have to pay any coins for anything. But yeah, that's pretty nice. And I was looking at the other ones, and you know, you have to, I was looking at how much you had to put in there, but it's whatever. So I end up generating best lineup and get up to a 63 overall at level 5, which is pretty good. So you see Marshawn Lynch running that fullback, big boy. I'm definitely gonna get better offensive line. I'm probably gonna get Justin. I'm a biased Seahawks fan, so I'm definitely gonna get Bobby Wagner, you know, like Earl Thomas, Deshaun Shedd. Cause you get that Champ Bailey eventually. Spoiler alert. But here you get to choose a goal player. I forget what it's from the level 6 pack. Level 6 pack. You end up getting to choose a 74 overall. I chose Dorial Green Beckham. There was Will Fuller, who has 88 speed, and he's 6'2" or something. 6 foot. I'm sorry if I get this wrong, but there's Dorial Green Beckham, who only has like 4 less speed, and he's like 4 or 5 inches taller, which is nice. And you get 4 random silvers, which actually helped my line a little bit, because you got a couple. I got a left guard and a right tackle. Helped my linebacker core, and you end up getting a token, which is for LaDainian Tomlinson. And here is the pickup of the Mutt 16 GOAT, Jerick McKinnon. This dude would run. He had 94 speed to start the game, which, you know, before Dre Archer, or like this was basically a souped up Dre Archer with 2 less speed. If you know who Dre Archer is, you know, you've been in Madden community for a good solid 2 or 3 years. But here I ended up getting the Champ Bailey pack, who is an 80 overall. You know, checking him out, he has like 83 speed. And I was looking at him like Champ Bailey tier 1. I hadn't heard too much about this Champ Bailey set, so I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. I heard upgrading him to an 85 overall is not worth it, because you need an elite team token, which I'm not sure what you need for that. But it is quite a bit. Like, it's quite a bit. And so I saw this Broncos team token. I'm like, what was it? So, and I was looking at team tokens, and I saw you could do this, and I'm like, Aqib Talib and Chris Harris, that's dope, awesome. And I saw Champ Bailey, and I'm like, okay, interesting. So I thought you needed like more for the tier 1, but to upgrade him. So here's how I see it for the Champ Bailey. If you're upgrading him to an 83, definitely do it. Don't upgrade him to an 85 unless you're balling, which I'm obviously not. If I'm doing no money spent series, or that's not whatever. Okay, that's why I'm grinding solos. So, and I'm doing that's the reason I'm doing no money spent, because I have no money. So don't upgrade him to an 83. If you're upgrading, just basically the only good part about Champ Bailey is upgrading him to an 83, or keeping him at an 80, because you can keep that team token. As you see, I'm checking out the team sets. There's Demaryius Thomas, Aqib Talib, Chris Harris, and Von Miller. Which you can get all 75 overall. So I was thinking about it. I'm like, do I really want to do it, or do I want to get the Champ Bailey? In hindsight, I probably should have gotten Chris Harris or Aqib Talib, because Aqib Talib and Champ Bailey, first of all, you'd get 2 Broncos chemistries, which is nice, and you have an 80 and a 75 instead of an 81 in the, you know, your other cornerbacks. But I decided to upgrade him anyways, because I'm gonna upgrade him to an 83, which I think you need a gold and a silver token. So yeah, I do end up upgrading him here. And yeah, I do end up generating best lineup. I get up to a 65 overall. I could have gotten up to around a 67 probably if I did the Aqib Talib set, which I recommend because he's taller. I mean, if you want to do Chris Harris, he's pretty good too. I mean, he's a lockdown corner, probably one of the best corners in the game, honestly, in real life and in Madden. So yeah, then our coin making method is coming up in about 20-30 seconds, as soon as I, you know, generate best lineup. Once again, I'm sorry if you can hear my breathing. first commentary, so probably not gonna be very good at this. So just look around my team, see what it looks like. I'm surprised Vince Wilfork is at 59. I mean, I know he didn't have a good season last year, but still, it could give the man a break. He's a legend. So here's a coin making method. So you can get 75 to 79. This is during launch pack. I don't know if this will work when the game comes out today actually, because it's 22nd. I'm recording this. I'm staying up super late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. But doing this, you can end up getting launch packs. Okay, let me recoup myself. So you get launch packs, and those put out a bunch of gold cards. So 79 to 75 to 79s, and those are only 500 coins, which are super cheap because you can get a gold card or an elite card for 3,500 coins. And most of them sell for 5K. As you see, this one is selling. So, oh my God, Jesus. Sorry. So these are mostly selling for 6K. That Jordan Berry sold for 7K, and I did get a Chief Strike guard. I forget how to pronounce his name. I'm really bad with names. Unfortunately, that did get cut. I don't know. I lost the footage, which is, or I didn't record it. I don't know what happened, but he did sell for 9K. I peaked up at 25K during this coin making method. Which is great. You see I'm down to 13K at the end of the video, but that's after I did the Chief Strike guard, and I got him. And I also bid on a player too, which is why you see my coins down. So no, I was not losing coins doing this method, not at all. So trust me, this is a good coin making method. I don't know if it would be good when the game comes out, but trust me, it will. It works right now. So if it's still working when you're out, get them for like 700 coins. Check out how much the lowest elite player. If the lowest elite player is only like 4K, then it's still pretty good, because you're only losing you're only losing about 1,000 coins if you get a bad one. But like this Vincent Ray is a bad one, but I only lost like 300 coins. I think that was it. And that's not even that bad, because you get cards like the Chief Strike guard who sells for 9K, or you get cards like Jordan Bear who sell for 8K. Especially if they're, so if you get 7 cards for 1,000, that's 7,000. That's obviously a bad deal, because other guys are, you know, whatever, you know, they're pretty bad. So you saw I had 1 card left, and that one was used towards the Chief Strike guard. But this video is coming to an end, and if you guys enjoyed it, I hope you subscribe, maybe like the video, and peace.